So recently, YouTube has made a lot of questionable decisions as of late in order to appease advertising companies that have pulled out or have limited their ad buys since the adpocalypse last year. Look, by the way, adpocalypse is not over. It's still going, and it's arguably the worst that it's ever been. Because, look, these articles keep coming out and keep scaring off advertisers, which, of course, makes YouTube overreact. Now, some of the recent algorithm changes, by the way, have decimated smaller channels like mine. So, again, I've seen a massive drop in views and a corresponding drop in revenue, and even subscriber growth has been greatly reduced. So, look, man, we're having some issues. Now, in their latest bad decision, YouTube has decided that it would go into the realm of censorship. Now, this story is related to Alex Jones. Now, Alex Jones is an enormous channel. It's got millions of subscribers, millions of views. And it's because he puts out conspiracy garbage. Now, the videos that were taken down were not actually posted by Alex Jones. So, now this is interesting, right? The videos that were taken down because they exposed Alex Jones in his Sandy Hook conspiracy. Now, look, he's been attacking victims of gun violence for a long time, calling Parkland students crisis actors, going after, as I said, the victims of Sandy Hook, their families, saying, oh, that kid didn't even exist, didn't a false flag to come take your guns. What a bunch of ridiculous bullshit. So, nonetheless, he puts up those videos, and then another company decides, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to take those videos, we're going to put them together, and we're going to expose Alex Jones for what he's saying. Now, this is relevant because Alex Jones is being sued by the families of Sandy Hook. Now, I'm going to go to The Guardian here and tell you what company is in trouble. Media Matters, a left-wing watchdog, last week posted a series of clips of Alex Jones spreading falsehoods about the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre. A newsworthy video of evidence after the victims' families filed a defamation lawsuit against the Infowars host. But YouTube, for reasons it has yet to explain, removed the video 3 days after it was published. A move that once again benefited Alex Jones, who is now arguing that this defamation suit has defamed him. Oh, look at that. The left wing, they're just trying to defame me. Those Sandy Hook parents, who, by the way, their kids were never real. They're just trying to defame me. So wait. Here's the thing, right? So, again, Jones puts out this propaganda. Is he censored? Not in the least, right? And look, I don't think he should be censored. I think his ridiculous antics, I think it's an act. I think he's grifting people. But at the same time, if you go after one, you go after everyone. That's how it works. They're not going to stop with Alex Jones when it comes to taking down videos. Then they're going to start going after other channels. They're already going after Jimmy Dore and trying to demonetize him. So once you start with one, once you start down that road, it gets worse. And, of course, Alex Jones is a likely target because he is a grifter and he spreads and peddles conspiracy theories, which gives him millions of views. And for some reason, the YouTube algorithm seems to put those conspiracy theorist videos at the top. Weird how that works out. Now, again, I despise Alex Jones. I don't agree with him at all, whatsoever. But again, I don't think that he should be censored. I don't think his videos should be taken down. I also don't think that Media Matters videos should be taken down as well. And again, that's what happened simply for exposing Alex Jones and showing people what he actually said. Now, look, there's a lot of blame on the algorithm, right? But in this case, it actually wasn't the algorithm's fault. According to Angelo Carusone, the president of Media Matters, he said there was an actual news component to this. And he said that, look, this was even being shared by Parkland students. So it was out there, right? This was news, and yet it was censored. Again, super weird. Now, YouTube told Media Matters that the video had been flagged for review and that the company itself had determined that the video violated harassment and bullying policies. Media Matters also received a strike, which is a penalty, of course, that if you get 3 strikes, your channel is gone, deleted. And all the work and all the videos and everything that you put into it, gone. You never want to get a strike. And yet, that's exactly what happened. So, here's the thing, right? So, did the original videos where this had come from, did they get a strike? No, of course not. These videos, again, to the best of my knowledge, still exist, are still up. And Alex Jones is still saying, oh, yeah, no, Sandy Hook, Parkland, all crisis actors, fake news. In the video that was exposing it, that's the one that gets taken down. That they're somehow doing harassment and bullying. I can't wrap my mind around it. Now, after the Media Matters wrote about that censorship and The Guardian had inquired about it, YouTube, facing a lot of backlash, said, oh, no, I got to put the video back up. Reinstate the video. In fact, the spokesperson said in the email, with the massive volume of videos on our site, sometimes we make the wrong call. When it's brought to our attention that a video or channel has been removed mistakenly, we act quickly to reinstate it. Likely story. Now look, okay, they fixed that this time, fine, but what's going to happen the next time? What happens if you have a small channel and you don't have the reach that, for example, Media Matters has? Well, then you're SOL. That's the problem. That's the problem with censorship. It always hits the smaller people much more aggressively than it hits people with more subscribers or people that have a bigger name. Now, The Guardian raised an interesting question in this article as well. They said that the incident has served as a reminder that tech companies like Google and Facebook have, in the face of pressure from conservatives, worked to show that they are unbiased. Carusone said that, and he added, they're extraordinarily sensitive to their right-wing critics. So, the question is, are they biased towards the right wing? I think so. I believe so. Look, you have a lot of right-wing YouTubers, right? Big right-wing presence on YouTube, and every one of them is like, oh my God, they're specifically targeting conservative channels and demonetizing us. They're deranking us. They're coming after us. It must be left-wing censorship. But wait a minute. We're in the same boat. In fact, all the major progressive outlets, Kyle Kulinski at Secular Talk, Mike Figueredo at the Humanist Report, the Young Turks, myself, Jimmy Dore, we've all been attacked. We've all been deranked, demonetized. It's not just the right wing. It's all of us. It's all independent media on YouTube. Why? It's because there's money in old media. Old media is a competitor to YouTube. And so if they take the shittiest people on YouTube, which, again, one of them is Alex Jones, and use him as an example and say, oh, look at this horrible stuff. Your ads might have appeared on this. Really? So, look, and they use that, as I said before, as a way to scare off advertisers. Hey, 0.1% of your of your ads might have appeared on a hateful channel seen by like 2 people. You better pull your ads. You know what's safe? You know what's brand safe? Old media, CNN, MSNBC. Come back home. Come back home to old media. Forget about this digital stuff. They're all a bunch of conspiracy mongers anyway. So no, come back home. Take your money and bring it back. Look, on the right-wing channels, of course, look, they cry and they cry and they cry about being victims, right? Yet, of course, they can get away with being absolutely vicious. Now, when somebody calls them out, well, they get punished. It's not the right-wing that gets punished. It's usually the left. And this is a great example of that. So that's absolutely irritating. But look, most of us on the progressive side, we're getting punished for the misdeeds of others, right? And that's not right either. But again, YouTube is just, I'm sorry, not YouTube, but old media is using this as a way to get a leg up on their competitors. And unfortunately, a lot of us on YouTube are pawns in this game of corporation versus corporation, and corporate dominance. So we're getting demonetized. Companies like Media Matters are getting copyrights, or not copyright strikes, but abuse and bullying strikes and videos removed. How far is it going to go? YouTube is going to keep overreacting because, look, they're a corporation. They want to keep their advertisers, right? And unfortunately, in the pursuit of that, small channels are going to get suppressed in search results, things like that, while bigger channels, unfortunately, like Logan Paul and Alex Jones, they see very little consequences. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.